Hi guys, I'm here today to do a book review of I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. As I have said previously on my channels, I really enjoy twin books, and this book was no different. I really liked it. I gave it 4.5, 5 stars. It was a little bit hard for me to get into just because the perspectives of it were really unique and different, but something I haven't read before, especially Noah's perspective. The basic premise is the book is told from two different perspectives, two halves of a set of twins, the boy and a girl. And the first part of the book, or the earlier part of the book, is told from Noah's point of view, and the later part of the book is told from Jude's point of view. And the twins both don't have the complete picture of what happened, so they need the other one, but they don't really talk to each other throughout the entire book until the end. And I thought that was a really interesting way to tell a story, because as an audience member, you really didn't know what was going on because the characters didn't have the whole story. I thought that was really interesting. But I like the exploring the bond. I like the differences in how the characters were developed and how one element or one instance can really rapidly change something. There was a large presence of art in this, and I thought that that was really interesting, and how both children were so affected by it, but also they used it in art or didn't use it in art. Um, the one thing I liked about this book is all the characters kind of were in both people's worlds, just in different ways. And I thought that that was really interesting. And I think that until like Jude and Noah really talk, they didn't understand who these people really were. And I thought like I like that. It was a really like compelling story. Like I wanted to know what was going to happen, but the chapters for me personally were too long. Like I wanted a quick change. I wanted like Noah Jude, but the chapters were like 50, 60 pages each. So to me that was a little bit long, and I wanted a more of a quick turnaround to get to the characters. I think like my favorite part was when the twins were like interacting and talking to each other, because that showed their connection, and I really like that. I think that that was interesting to me, and I wanted to know more about that. Um, but you could tell like how much that event really changed them, and how much it changed not only them but their family. And you saw a lot of like destruction in them, and also like feeling guilty and stuff. And it wasn't until the end of the book where the whole story kind of came together that I and the audience was like, that makes a lot of sense. So that like to me was so interesting. I think I like Jude's point of view more, because I think Jude felt so guilty about what had happened in the first half of her life that I don't think she ever really got over it. I think that was really interesting, and also like she was so determined to make this art piece, not only to quiet the spirit, she thought, but also to, in reference, like apologize to her brother. And I thought that that was like a really interesting way to create like an art piece. But I definitely like as an audience member, I wanted to know what caused the rift. And I think that for this it was a simple thing that caused a rift that turned into such a big thing. And I think that that happens in life sometimes, where something starts out small, so small, and then it goes so big, and it affected these characters' whole lives and their whole experiences and everything. And I think that that's really related to life. But I thought like the building of the world, and like the complexities, and like the characters that it intertrains. I really like Noah, because I know that Noah was dealing with a lot. Um, I thought it would have been interesting sometimes to see Noah in the present and Jude in the past, but it wasn't the decision that was made. But yeah, I really liked it. I think you have to go in with it with like an open mind, because the perspectives are a little bit different, and it's a little bit like you're literally in this character's head, so they're not really, it's not like they're more talking to themselves, and I think that that's super interesting, a super interesting way to tell a story. I gave it 4.5 stars. I sometimes was a little bit confused or got a little bit lost when the characters were talking to themselves and not out loud, but it was very literal. It's a very interesting book. I want to read more by Jandy Nelson. I know she has a few other books out, so I'm gonna try to do that in the next couple of months. But yeah, if you guys have read it, what did you guys think? Did you guys like it? I personally loved both twins, but I would say I liked Jude a little bit more, but I did like Noah. Did you guys have a favorite part? I think my favorite part was the breaking of the statue at the end, and like the making and the breaking of the statue. But yeah, no, I thought it was a really interesting, gut-wrenching book, and I really hope to read more by her. But let me know your thoughts about the book and what you guys, what were your favorite parts and all that jazz. I did my written review for my book blogs below, so you guys can check that out as well. But I hope you guys are having a very good day, and I hope you guys are reading something good. Have a very nice day, everyone. Bye.